wow, there's just so much going on the palate there. That is, oh wow, that's so good. Cheers, beautiful people. Welcome back to Aged in Oak. My name is John. Hey, I got a special pour that I'm going to review and rank today. And I'm excited about this one because a friend of mine who is, he was actually on our blind with the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof blind. His name is Joe Northwick. And he hooked me up with a sample of the Parker's Heritage Collection 11 year. This one comes in at 122.5 proof. And I'm going to get this baby in the Glen and get into this. Put it in my new little Maumee Valley Whiskey Society mini Glen here. And I'm going to give this a little bit of a swirl. And while I do so, I will remind everybody to go and hit that like button if you like what I'm doing here. And if you like it a lot, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Click the bell to be notified when I put stuff new. Put out stuff new, and like, comment, share, and hey, let's get into this. I'm excited about this one. Okay. Okay, on the nose, I get a little bit of a sweetness. Not really super sweet. I get a little bit of Sharpie. I get some caramel, not a lot. I get a little bit of vanilla. And there's something, doggone my nasal issues. There's something there that it kind of pokes its head in there a little bit, and I like it, but I can't identify it. It comes off like there's a little bit of almost like there's a little bit of rye spice, but honestly, without knowing exactly what the mash bill is, I can't really say that's because of rye, because I don't really know the mash bill. But I get a little bit of a rye spice on there. Maybe that's just my brain playing tricks with me, but I do really like. Oh, okay, right there, I got something that was a little vegetal. It's not really, I mean, I can't really nail it down, but it kind of gives me a little bit of some kind of an herb note to it. And I can't really place what it is, but it does smell a little vegetal. But I do like it. Let's see. It's actually a really good nose. I think I'm going to give this nose... I'm going to give this nose an 8. I'm going to put a nose of 8 on this one. This is a really good nose. Okay, let's get this on the palate. Oh, wow. There is so much there. But starting out, mostly what I get is heat and proof. So I'm going to let that set for a second. And then I'm going to go in for a second one because, like I say, the second one always tells a better story. Oh, wow. That is crazy. That is... I mean, yes, it comes in with the proof, but the proof isn't the proof doesn't override the flavor. It's a fairly sweet palate. but I really wouldn't attribute it to, it's not really a sugary palate. It's more of a, I get a little bit of cherry on it. And it's not really, I mean, maybe slightly medicinal cherry. Maybe a little bit like a Luden's, but not completely. Wow. Oh, wow. And then there's just so much. I get a little bit of, I can get the oak. I can get the oak on the palate. I get a little bit char. And there's almost a little bit of a really, like a high percentage cocoa chocolate. Like where 70% would be like, leaning, dark, leaning into kind of bitter. This one's like a little bit higher. So I get some, it's like some deep chocolate on it, but it's not overpowering chocolate. It's like it's there and it just kind of sits there in the back. And then as it finishes, well, before we get to the finish, let's get a score on the palate. There, wow, there's just so much going on the palate there. That is, oh wow, that's so good. Oh man, that's a really good palate. Let's do it one more time and see if I can get a score. Oh wow. There's something else there that I get a little, like maybe, this is going to sound a little silly, but it kind of, for a second there, it kind of gave me the flavor of the crust of a pot pie. Not with the stuff inside the pot pie, influencing that, but just like the crust. Wow, that is, okay, that's a really good palate. I'm gonna put that palate at, I'm gonna put that palate at a 9. That palate is amazing. That palate, yeah, I'm gonna give that a 9. Okay, now let's kind of focus on the finish now. Wow, that is so good. Okay. Each sip, the amount of oak on it just kind of builds. And it's never to the point where it's too much. It's not really a drying pour, and I like a drying pour, but that doesn't mean I don't like this. I don't get any. I mean, sometimes on the really complicated or complex ones rather, I get tobacco. And I don't get tobacco on this, but I do get leather, and that leather note is really nice. And then that oak, just with every sip, kind of builds. And wow, this is really, really good. I mean, and it doesn't go away really quick either. That palate, that finish rather, that really kind of holds on. And I like when the finish holds on, and I think a lot of people do. I like it because I get to enjoy it longer. It's like I don't feel like I need to take another sip to reinforce it, because it just kind of rides right out there really nice and long. Wow. So it's a really good finish. It's not super complex. I mean, I get the oak and I get the leather. I don't get the chocolate or the cocoa, whichever note that is, chocolate or cocoa. I don't get that so much on the finish, but I mean, I'm gonna give this a solid 8, 8 on the finish. Wow, this is such a good pour. Wow, this is my first Parker's Heritage, and I can tell you right now that if I can help it, it won't be my last. That is, oh my gosh, that is so good. All right, so the overall score for the Parker's Heritage 11, this is probably my best one so far since I started this scoring system. It comes in at an 8.4. Yeah, this is a really good whiskey. And if you find over time that your palate kind of matches mine, see if you can find a pour of this. Now, the Parker's Heritage is a hard to find bottle. So, like I said, I don't want to kill a bottle's rating because of the availability. Because if you can get it, I don't want to bring that score down. If you can get a bottle of this, or at least a sample, find it in a bar, find it at, a place like, Liquor Barn or something like that in Kentucky. Do yourself a favor and try this. This is really, really good. And until next time, cheers.